Hello everyone. Welcome. Today, we are back in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Have a whole bunch of vehicles in our garage. Absolutely neglected, absolutely rusty. We need to fix that. Let's do this. Dragon Wing, welcome to the stream. You doing well? We're doing some restorations on these vehicles. Got a nice classic hot rod. And of course we have this wonderful Ford or lowrider type vehicle. I think we're gonna start with the lowrider type vehicle. We've had this kind of sitting here for a while. It's like the one car that you see, on like some country back road. Some guy just doesn't want to get rid of, but he's not gonna restore either. I want to restore this. Let's move this vehicle to the car lifter. And let's get this thing up in the air. Let's get all of the fun things, all of the tools moved over there. Yep. Is it gonna let me car lift to A? There we go. Oh, I gotta raise it up one more. Duh. In the meantime, we're gonna move you. Nope, can't move you. Where is the... There you are. Move you to car lift to A. This is for the frame. Get that there. And may as well get the interior all nice and scrubbed down. No oil. Cool. That's how you know the engine's going to be in great shape. There has been no oil on it for a very, very long time. Alright, let's use... There we go. A little bit better on the chassis. Gotta clean up the interior just a little bit. Just a little bit. Can now move this stuff back. Get all the quick stuff out of the way. It's not bad so far. Alright. This thing is absolutely disgusting underneath. Everything is rusty as can be. I'm thinking we should put some nice, like, white line tires on this. Keep the mechanics mostly stock, but we go with some nice potentially aftermarket rims. Get some nice white line or white wall tires on it. A nice deep metallic paint job. That's what I'm thinking. Keep it custom, but like don't go overboard with supercharged engines and all that stuff. I think that'd be a good start. And grabs a penny, it says nothing. Merc? Merker? I'm not sure what Merker is. Alright. Oh my gosh, these rims. Oh, yeah. Nah, Mr. Krabs would be looking for that second penny. Right now though, if you look at our bank account in this game, we do have quite a bit. The car mechanic simulator games is really, really easy to make quite a bit of money in them. Most things you do generate profits, which is good. Whether you're doing, car rebuilds and everything. To accidentally click send. Oh. That makes sense. Sometimes you get the message sent halfway through actually, creating it and everything. Oh my gosh, that happens to me all the time. Sometimes at work and everything, where you're like, you're trying to get someone's attention. Hey, I need this from so and so. Getting it all, all typed up, and it's not quite ready. They said Mr. Krabs. Okay, right. Oh my gosh, I love my new job though. It's so great. I'm having so much fun. I was building some printed circuit boards today. And oh my gosh, it's smaller ones where it's just like a button and a sensor and everything. But it was really, really cool. I did a little bit of soldering, did a whole bunch of UV curing on the glue as well. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. I think it's rear shock absorber Bravo. Get these, there we go. I'm loving it. I get to do more like actual engineering work, less just audits and everything. Which is so good. I get to do a little bit of design. I need another wheel hub. Where's wheel hub? Wheel hub 4. There we go. Alright, both of those are good. Both the solid rear axles are very, very nice. That is good. That is exactly what we want. Both brake shoes are good as well. Let's go back to this side. Get as many of these things on here as we can. There we go. We're just going a little bit too quick. I want to get through this. I want to really, really see what we can do with this build. It's a decent start so far. We are going to need 4 small rubber bushings, so let's get those real quick. They kind of help with the suspension. They're a pain to get out, though. I probably told the story already, but back when I was in auto shop in high school, one guy had a great idea of using an oxyacetylene torch, which normally is used for like exhaust brazing or like, you know, cutting through metal. They used that and just kind of burnt through the rubber just to get the bushings out of the bushings out of the leaf springs on someone's vehicle. We removed the leaf spring and everything, but we needed to replace the bushings because they were way past their life expectancy. And oh my word, the entire shop yard, thankfully they did it outside, the entire shop yard smelled like a burnout for at least like an hour. It was great though. It's one of those, I'm too tired to do it properly. This way works just as good. Don't bother me. I know what I'm doing type of attitudes he brought to the table, and it was hilarious. You got it out though. Very, very quick. I've never played Minecraft, and if you have, what was the first version you played? Oh gosh, I can't remember. The first version I played was the PS3 version, I think. Because I'm just recently gotten into like the PC gaming back in late 2021, early 2022. And it's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun there, though the finite map, you know, where the map doesn't go on forever, or mostly forever, I should say, kind of put a damp on it. That was a lot of fun though. It was definitely one of my first non-racing games I played as well. That was back in, gosh, I want to say like 2010, 2011-ish, around that range. But it was a lot of fun. Really, really cool. And even every now and then, I still get the kind of the desire to, you know, occasionally, you know, play Minecraft again, get the, you know, go back through it and everything. So they added quite a bit. Some good, some not so good. Like I definitely like a lot like more of the neutral, and even some of the more friendly mobs and everything. Kind of makes it so the world isn't just filled with monsters. I mean, like update. Gosh. Can't remember. I know on the PS3 version, villagers were a thing, but you couldn't trade with them yet. They were just, you know, regular NPCs. They didn't really do anything. Iron golems were a thing, but you had to create them. So it was before when they did the update to the villagers on the console versions. I know that's not super descriptive. It's been a very, very long time. But yeah, no, it's still really, it was still really, really fun though. Although it was very, very simplified. Like you didn't have the wither yet, so you didn't have fortresses. Maybe you did have fortresses, but you didn't have the wither yet. Yeah, you think you did have fortresses in the nether. But there wasn't like all the different like nether biomes or anything like that. That I definitely don't remember there being. But I kind of enjoy the simplicity of it though. It was really nice. Alright, do we have any good muscle car or like classic? Ooh. Yeah, we do. It's at a 1.15. Okay. When was that? What did that one add? That's kind of nice actually with the wire rims. Kind of like that. I don't like that. That goes hard. 15. Yeah, there we go. So the rim 20 is what we're gonna be getting, and then the tires. I'm thinking vintage tire wall C. Yeah, there we go. Size 15s, width 205, profile 70. 1.15 came out in like 2019. Oh, okay, so much more recent. Okay, very, very nice. Very cool. I haven't played in a while. I think I last played back in like 2018. So I'm not super familiar with everything that came out recently. I've kind of kept, you know, like a cursory glance. But yeah, I don't pay attention to the third point that much. Oh yeah, because usually it's, you know, that's much smaller, more mundane things. Welcome Midnight, hope you're doing well. Right now we're kind of building another, I wanna call it another lowrider. We got some wire rims. I'm gonna be doing some minor upgrades to the engine as well, but we're gonna keep the engine mostly stock. We're gonna make it more show than go though, and it's gonna be pretty nice. I think I'm gonna really enjoy this build. Cause I want to kind of do a more like show car-esque build with a little bit of customization. We haven't done a whole lot of like actual visual customization to a lot of these vehicles, and I want to do that some. I'm playing more of 1000 Year Door. Very cool. I saw the one post, the I'm a man that talks to posters. very funny. I switched 1.18 and 1.19. Are those the most recent updates? It's hard to keep track of it anymore. I haven't played in so long. Beat chapter 3. Very nice. Very cool. Yeah, I definitely would like more like Mario RPGs as well. That'd be fun. Just enjoyable. That can wait. We want to get this out of here first. Let's lower this down. The rear of the car is it really clipping through that? Are you kidding me? That's gonna be annoying. Got to name the Yoshi kid. What'd you name it? What'd you name the Yoshi kid? Newest update is 1.20 trails and tails. Oh, okay, so it is a very recent and very recent update. Cool, nice. Alright, so it's a single carb engine. Please, you're gonna be nice to me, game. There we go. It is gonna be nice to us. Yeah, so I think we're gonna upgrade the ignition system, a little bit of the intake, and probably some of the fuel system. Probably the carburetor, just so we get a nice, clean-looking engine. There we go. Zoomed in way close. I don't like that. Named him Rex. Great name. I'm not. I've got mixed feelings on like the new Minecraft updates as well. At least from what I've been seeing, it definitely seems like it's adding more like complexity, but at the same time, it's kind of getting rid of the more simple charm that like Minecraft was, where it's just kind of enjoying things at your own pace. I believe Minecraft has only had 5 big updates after 4 years. True, but it's had a lot of smaller updates that have added a lot of stuff over the years too, which is very nice. And sometimes you want more frequent smaller updates so they can do like bug fixes and everything. Chapter 3 is currently my favorite chapter. What makes it your favorite? What makes it really cool? What are you really enjoying about chapter 3? Look at these headers off of here. Oh my gosh, this engine is going to be looking absolutely beautiful when we get it all restored. We might get some cylinder heads as well. Not the third point, probably like 100 and something. Yeah, because they usually do like minor hotfixes and everything, or like minor, like, you know, hey, we made sure that, you know, this actually works properly now. It's very combat focused. Oh, okay, so you get a lot of the cool enemies, the cool combat abilities and all that. Very nice. Yeah, I always like, kind of enjoy the more like RPG-esque or more kind of out there Mario games as opposed to just the regular platformers. They got some good, because then you can actually like tell more of a story instead of just, you know, the platforming side of things. It's a lot of fun. That's why I'm hyped for Super Mario RPG that's coming out soon. I definitely wanna play and maybe stream that sometime in the future. Rock off because it's yeah, it's huh? Uh-oh. Oh, yep, sorry. It's still certain amounts of capitalization. Like after it's the big thing is it's basically to stop like certain bots and everything that, especially early on when I was streaming, would come in and have all caps messages of sexy girls, follow my channel for sexy or whatever, and it was like, no, please stop that. So I apologize in that regards. But yeah, over capitalization kind of causes stream elements to delete the comments. But that's the thing as well as like RPG and like turn-based combat type games as well is occasionally you have some enemies that are like super easy to take down. Oh, you're kidding me. It's gonna let me. There we go. Remove that. Technically, we should need to remove the this part as well. At the very least, the clutch plate and the clutch pressure plate and everything, because normally the engines are mounted by the flywheel. Alright. I guess I want to say with my brother because he's man who can't check the anymore. That's yeah. Alright, let's get this. Get this all disassembled. Oh gosh, it's missing. I just realized it's missing some of the piston caps or the rod caps. That's not good. That is very much not good. So regardless, we're gonna need to purchase some of those. Fun. Very fun. Word. But no, it's weird how like certain enemies in games, you know, are designed to be, you know, super difficult, but like they have one or two like weaknesses that are super exploitable. It's like Yevon. Apparently, you can zombify it and completely just destroy it without any issue with a you know, full life afterwards. Which is absolutely insane to think about. It just goes down to basically 2 attacks. Very shocked at how adult the game is. Well, yeah, a lot of games, older games, kind of had a little bit more raunchy, and kind of had, you know, darker themes as well. But they were still really enjoyable though. Like it was still really cool. Because I mean, I think. Kids are a lot smarter than you think they are. And also, like, it's, I don't know, ESRB was always kind of weird with regards to stuff. Like, sometimes things that would be considered an M today were rated like a T back then, and some things that would be considered a T today were rated M back then. It was a they had very different kind of standards and everything. 1.21 the wooden drops one is better. What is his wooden drop currently? And I know they kind of made the warden as like an anti-boss where you're not supposed to fight it. It's basically supposed to be like really unfun to fight and basically something more sort of like hide from because of the you know, kind of add like elements of, you know, survival horror back to Minecraft and everything, which I'm not sure I like. On one hand, it definitely makes a very tricky opponent, but on the other hand, it means that it's not really any use for like it's just there to kind of be an annoyance instead of actually be, you know, fun. But the thing it drops, I have to look it up in Google. Yeah, when you find it out, please get back to me, because I haven't played Minecraft in the longest time, so I know about the warden, because I still try to keep some tabs on stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 router tabs. But it's still very, very like I don't keep track. I keep as much on it as I did back when I was much younger. As oh, they're adding this now, or this is how this works. I used to love doing a whole bunch of like the redstone stuff when I was younger as well. All the different like hidden doors and automatic farms and everything. Like that was a lot of fun. All right, we need an oil pan. We also need an oil filter. Let's get that. Oil pan, V8, overhead valve, standard. There we go. Beautiful. Bottom of the engine is coming together. One thing, because I've been kind of looking at Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, it's really cool how with that one you can really paint pretty much everything on the vehicle, so you can really make the vehicle your own, which is very, very nice. We could do this standard camshaft, or we can make it extra throaty. Yeah, we're gonna go for basically a top end build here. So let's get tuning shop, and we're gonna need camshafts. Maybe. Where's the V8 overhead valve? We're gonna need you. We're gonna need head. 2 cylinder heads. We're gonna need 8 spark plugs. We're gonna need some manifolds. Where are you? 2 V8 overhead valve manifolds. And do we have intake manifolds? We do have intake manifolds. And oh gosh. It drops a single scope atlas. And what does that do? What does that do? I'm not too familiar with that. That's a 2 carb intake manifold. Do we have a single carb intake manifold? I'm not seeing that. T-Series. V8 overhead. Oh, no. I don't think we have an intake manifold for that. I don't think Catalyst does anything. Well, that's kind of sad. That is very, very, very unfortunate. And an ignition. We need ignition coil B, ignition distributor cap, distributor rotor, and where's the wires? V8. Yeah, these. Just a random block. Well, that's kind of sad. That's very, very sad. Yeah, at the very least, maybe make something craftable from that, something that could be kind of useful, something that can be kind of fun. Don't have any clip B's back there. That's cool. There we go. Clip B. There we go. The engine heads put in here as well. YouTuber lost a hardcore world from a warden arsenal. Ouch. That's rough. That's the other thing as well. Like it's granted it only spawns in like certain areas if I remember correctly. But like it's right when you be like it's right around the area you be like looking for like diamonds and stuff like that as well. It's like it's on like the same level. So as soon as you like get into that, you're like, oh great. That's not good. We need an intake manifold. Intake manifold, 1 carb. Okay, so this is custom intake manifold for a 2 carb engine, but not for a 1 carb engine. That's good to know. I think they're trying to trap a war in, or is it? Ouch! Yeah, that's not something you try on in a hardcore mode, or at the very least, it's something you practice over and over and over on the standard mode. We need a round air filter for down here. That's base. Cover is up top. That's gotta be very difficult to do. You know, because you gotta move slowly. You gotta make sure you don't trip up anything that will, you know, alert it. Because it's blind, but like it's still very dangerous. We went to the new shop. May as well get the fuel filter in here as well. Push rods. We need 16 of you. Especially when you have so much on the line. Like you have your entire, you know, world in the line that you gotta make sure you do so much practice that you can basically do it in your sleep. Otherwise, it's, you know, you're gonna lose. Unless that's part of the thrill as well, is seeing people make it or break it on stream. Practice on most survival before you do anything that you can lose your high forward. Yeah, exactly. At the very least, practice on, like, you know, the creative with, you know, that way you can at least spawn in like a bunch of stuff that you would have in survival. That way you don't need to, like, you know, waste time getting that again. But even still, my word, that is a lot to lose. That is rough. Very rough. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous engine. Very rarely do we tune up, you know, do a partial tune. But I was thinking that this could be, you know, a nice kind of custom lowrider-esque build. Get some nice, maybe a nice deep purple metallic paint. I gotta see what liveries are available for this. Hopefully more lowrider-esque liveries are available for this car. And it's not just racing liveries. That being said, this engine does, at least partially, begin to look like a racing engine. Now that it's kind of coming together. It does have quite a bit going for it. No fair parts about 1,000 Year Door is finding Luigi after each captain, hearing his misadventures trying to save Princess Eclair of the Waffle Kingdom. Oh, I remember. That is great. I love Luigi. Luigi is probably one of my favorite Mario characters. He's just he's just fun. Like in any RPG or like any like actually story-based game he's in, he's just genuinely like the cause of some of the most laughs. Because he's, you know, he's such a lovable coward, but he is hilarious as well. And I really like Luigi. Luigi's great. We need more Luigi. The friend that match, we just got switch to more than me and started 3 months ago. I mean, it's all, you know, it's all luck. It's definitely all luck. The big thing is just not care about the numbers. And until you're, you know, well past the point of monetization, it's, you know, it's you just gotta, you know, enjoy what you create, keep creating, and just, you know, and just have fun. Like this is definitely, I have no intention of ever like fully monetizing this. At most, I might like run ads on the channel, but like no, I don't. Like I don't think I'd open up like super chat or anything like that. I don't want to do that. This is, I don't want to think of this as a job. I want to think of this as more as like a hobby, something that I you know, I can kind of, you know, do to unwind after work and everything. Alright, let's get the gearbox stuff out. We need flywheel, release bearing, pressure plate. There we go. Get this stuff all on there. And then we're gonna need to get all of the accessories on the front mounted. All of the hardware, all of that stuff. There we go. Perfect. Alright, back to the front. Gonna need a cam gear. We're gonna need a timing chain. Oh boy, cam gear, V8, overhead valve. We need you, and we need a timing chain. Timing chain, V8 overhead valve. There you go. Thankfully, we're getting kind of used to these engines. Getting a little bit better at these. We need a timing cover too. That was not able to be repaired. That's unfortunate. V8 overhead valve. V8. There we go. Right there. That's where you are. Alright, now the fun. A lot of these pulleys and stuff like that aren't repairable. Yeah. Alright, so let's get these pulleys, let's get these belts. Alright, we need water pump pulley, and we need regular crankshaft pulley V8, and we need serpentine belts. V8 overhead valve, we need you, A, and we need B. There we go. And that should allow us to get this all put together. Oh, wrong pulley. That's fine. Crankshaft pulley, V8 overhead valve. Slightly different, but that difference makes all the difference when you're actually putting this all together. It's always why you double check your stuff. I don't, because I used to try to make this reasonably quick. Because I like seeing the end result here. Because it's a lot of fun seeing the end result with all the custom parts and everything. Seeing your work. Oh, look at that. That is nice. Oh, it doesn't let us fill the engine up with oil here. So let's take off you. And now we can install the engine. Look at that. That's a great start. Oh, that's going to be so nice. The oil in it. Glug, 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 glug. It's not oil brand oil anymore, but it's still, you know, it's still nice. It's still, oh, okay. Get you, and where is brake servo? Brake servo is in surprisingly good condition. This can go away now. Okay, yeah, nope. Move. There we go, get out of there. Oh gosh, my left leg right now, it's doing the thing where like right before you get like a massive cramp, where like the muscle is just kind of like vibrating. That's not good. I should drink some more water. I was moving around quite a bit today, doing a lot of pre-production, prototyping, and assembly and everything. And it's a lot of fun, but it definitely, you were on your feet pretty much all day. You were constantly moving around to like all the different sections of the facility. It's a lot, but it's so much fun. I'm loving the new job. We need exhaust stuff. Front exhaust section. Front exhaust section. Oh gosh. We'll get back to that. Let's get the middle muffler at least. We need 2 of you, and we need 2 rear mufflers. And we'll have to see where what front exhaust section it actually wants. I can't for the life of me remember. I want to get some decent power out of this vehicle. It's not going to be like a crazy massive engine, you know, upgrade and everything. No engine swaps, no supercharger. But it's still going to be decent. We'll probably make around, you know, 250, maybe 300-ish horsepower. Maybe a little bit more than that. Probably a bit more than that. We did upgrade quite a bit in the actual engine. Front exhaust pipe, V8, overhead valve. I think this is it here. Nope. Okay. V8 overhead valve. I don't think this has... No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. That doesn't have any custom stuff. So let's go here. Front exhaust pipe. V8. What? Oh, there we go. V8 overhead valve A. So that we can't upgrade. That is a little bit unfortunate, but oh well. Get the gearbox in here while we're under here. Get this all nice and put back together. Were we able to repair the drive shaft? We were not. Sweet, lad. Drive shaft. There we go, and we're gonna need a starter as well. Get the V8 starter on there. This thing, oh my gosh, this thing is going to be absolutely beautiful. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of customization this thing has as well. Maybe get a little bit of body mods on there. Right now though, that's good. Alright. Yeah, let's get these tired old rims off. Let's get some wire wheels on, some white wall tires. I think that'll be very, very nice looking on the car. Yep. Boop. Boop. Yep. Get the wheel hub bearing out of there. There we go. This thing coming along very, very nicely. Front suspension is all that we have left mechanically. Then it's interior. Oh no, then it's body, interior, and then paint. And that should be this build. Very, very nice though, this car. Nope, we can't get that out just yet. We can get the tie rod out though. Get these bushings out on this front frame component. Come on. There we go. Sometimes the game's a little bit finicky about where you know, remove stuff. There we go, that's a lot better. I definitely want to get a good picture of the engine bay. There we go. Nice. Okay, yeah, this is definitely very, very good. Remove you, remove both of the bushings, and then finally remove that frame component. I always love seeing the end results of, like, if you ever go to a car show and you see like those booklets in front of the cars and everything. I'm talking about like actual like car show, not like you know, the newest and greatest cars, but like, you know, where people are just showing off their builds and everything. I always like seeing like where they have the, you know, all the pictures and documentation of their restoration, and it is so cool. Oh my gosh. And it is great. It is absolutely amazing. You get to see all the hard work they put into their vehicle. You get to see the process of the restoration. It is a lot of fun. I absolutely love it. You get to see basically how the vehicle started. And it's usually an absolute mess when they started it. But it is so much fun. Oh, it was a 14 instead of a 15. That's why it's clipping. Ah, we're going 15s. We're going 1 inch up. I don't care. We're going 1 inch. We're going 1 inch up. Going to do a 1 inch punch of the interior. This one, boop, size 15, width 205, profile 70. There we go. Let's build up the suspension as well. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Look at that. This is absolutely beautiful lowrider. I wish lowriders were more popular on the East Coast. They're more so a West Coast thing. But they are so cool. And on the East Coast, it's more of like the donks and the dubs and everything like that. Which, granted, those are pretty nice as well. But I love me my lowriders. I love me my lead sleds. Alright, come on, let's get this balanced. We want to make sure we have a nice smooth ride when we go boulevard cruising in this absolutely amazing ride. Alright, both steering knuckles are good. That's good too. Alright, let's get some of the components that I know we're going to need regardless. Alright, we're going to need how many bushings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. We're going to need 12 bushings. And now we're going to need hub, 2 wheel hub caps, 2 wheel hub bearings. There we go. We need 1 front axle knuckle cover. We're gonna need tie rods as well, so let's get that as well. Front axle knuckle cover. Tie rods. 2 inners. 2 outers. I'm gonna need sway bars as well, because the sway bars are non-serviceable. Front sway bar B. Oop. And 2 sway bar front end links. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, we purchased 2 of them. That's why. That's why. That's on me. That is entirely on me. Oh well. YOLO. Cool, we need 2 front wheel hubs. Neither of those we were able to repair, apparently. That's unfortunate. There we go. That's a start. Let's go over to this side now. We can get the bushings here as well. Get this all nice and installed. I know this is the center. We kind of want to work our way out from the center in most builds. That way you don't miss anything. Nothing gets kind of blocked by anything else. That's not always the case, so you don't always get that option. But it is good to have that option. Yes. Sweet. There we go. Alright, time for the brakes. I know for a fact I'm going to need 2 brake disc ventilators because those can't be serviced, and we're going to need 2 brake pads. What else we're going to need? I don't know yet, but those are the 2 bare minimum things that we're going to need regardless. Alright, both of those are good. Okay, good. We don't need any of that. Nice. These may clip as well. I'm hoping not. But with them being 1 inch larger, it is a possibility. Let's get this bearing pressed in there. There we go. This is gonna look absolutely amazing. Just realized the game itself is a little bit on the loud side, so I'm gonna dial that back just a little bit. There we go. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. There we go. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's lower the vehicle down. It's annoying that the rear clips, but we will just have to deal with that. Look at this though. This is that's kind of nice. I think we're gonna want to switch the. We may, if possible, we may want to try to get the interior a different color. Maybe. Are we at the point where we can restore body panels yet? I don't think so. Yeah, we're not at level 35 yet. Yeah, level 35 lets us repair body parts. So we need two more levels. We're getting real close. With this being nearly complete restoration, we have only a few parts we need to put back on. Alright, nope, don't want to do that. Interior disassemble. Get that bench. And the steering wheel. Alright, so seat 3, and steering wheel. Okay, cool. Interior shop. I want a bench. And I'm thinking do we have a special bench here? I don't think so. So I'm going to I'm gonna double check though, just to for sanity's sake. Should be down at the bottom is all of that. Bench Bowen. Bench Bowen. Bianco Bowen. Do we need that though? I think we can get away with something like this, the bench Cordoba or the bench custom. I'm gonna try to buy the bench custom and see if that allows us to put it in there. No, it really only lets me put in the bench bow in front. You've fudge. Okay, cool. So I guess we can't. So where's the bench going? Unless it needs that hump. If it needs that hump, then we can try the bench Cordoba. It's not going to be that expensive. No, it's literally just bench going. Okay, cool. That kind of reduces what I wanted to do with this. Seats 3, leather A. Nah, we're gonna do seat 3, leather D at least. Boom, and then steering. Steering wheel 3. Something classic. Yeah, that's annoying how it you know, only allows you to do that with the vehicle. I was hoping to kind of put like a, you know, tan cream interior in, but that is not the case. Sad. No items to work with, of course. All right. And this is the roamer. So let's go first. Let's go to the tuner shop, body tuning shop. Nothing for the roamer. Okay, cool, perfect. That makes it very, very, very easy. We want one of you, one of you, one of you. Boop, 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 boop. Literally just get all of this stuff because we can't repair it. Man, it's a shame. This car looks so cool, but you can't do anything with it. which is sad. I'm hoping it at least lets you, you know, do some visual customization. We may have to kind of rein in our imagination, I guess. It's a shame because you look on the interior, right? Is tan. So why can't I have tan leather seats as well to match? Absolutely crushed here. Alright. And now, let's go to the license plate shop. Of course, with this being a lowrider inspired car, we're gonna get some California plates. Load down. There we go. And that'll allow us to put these on. And then back to the front, or back to the rear. There we go. Now we can move the vehicle to the paint shop, wherever that is. There we go. Let's see what we can do with it. Can we do something? We got police car. We got. Is that really it? Are you? Fine. What we're gonna do instead. Since you won't let us do anything with the car. Metallic, matte, pearl, million, chrome. Let's see what the pearl looks like. It'll be brighter. Oh, that is way too bright. That is way too bright. Let's dial that back just a little bit. All right. Does look nice though. Let's press it on a dyno. Let's see how much power we make out of the engine. I'm stuck. Alright, let's run it. With a little bit of upgrades. Should probably make it around like the mid 300s, maybe. A massive amount of torque though. Oh wow, low 400s. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Wow. That is a very nice, very respectable number. Let's move this vehicle back to the garage entrance. This is already a pretty cool car. I am definitely like. I wish we didn't. We probably shouldn't have gone with the one size higher on the rims. But, I mean, you do get the wire wheels and everything. That does look nice on it. Got a nice kind of candy colored paint. Very cool. I'm thinking I want to hide the wheel clipping. Play right around here. And there we go, that's one. And of course, The beautiful engine bay as well. This thing. Yes, please. That is an absolute beaut of an engine. Yes. All right, let's take it to the drag strip. Let's see. I want to see how fast this thing goes. It probably goes pretty quick. It's gonna be limited more so by its gearbox, so we didn't customize the gearbox at all. But it's nice. Oh, quite a bit of wheel spin. A very healthy amount of wheel spin. Alright, so we're maxing out at 147. 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, though. Very, very nice. Oh my word. Yes! I love it. Oh my, that is so sweet. Yeah, let's make sure we sell the vehicle, get lots of monies. And sell all of our junk as well. So much extra stuff. Probably could separate the tires from the rims and make a little bit of extra money, but you know, I don't want to do that just yet. Alright, I have a couple of options here as well. We got a Willys Jeep, we got a Bolt. Put the Willys Jeep in here. Do we want to customize the hot rod or the Jeep? Do we want to customize the hot rod or the Jeep? Oh, but the Jeep is so cool. I don't want to customize the Jeep. Look at that, it's got 3 gear levers. Oh my word. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we customize? Should we restore the hot rod? I don't know, or the Jeep. I want to restore the Jeep. I want to restore the Jeep. Give me the Jeep. Like, sometimes you take to the beach, really kind of enjoy cruising around town with the open top. Oh my word. Alright, let's get all the junk here. Nope. Ignore that for the time being. Move our lifter. I'm gonna get this all over there. Cool, nothing there. That is absolutely great. How do I move my car to the lifter when I first start? Good question. Okay, so you go over if you're playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, you gotta go to your vehicle, right? You right click, and then over here, this orange button, it's Move Vehicle. Click it, and you get a whole bunch of options. Granted, I'm later in the game, so there's a lot more options for me. But usually you just move it to one of your car lifters, and then it'll go to, I believe the red one is your first lifter. It'll go there. Thanks so much. You're welcome, Dark Bullet. Hope you do. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Right now we're restoring this beautiful Willys Jeep. I mean, it's not beautiful right now, but it is going to be beautiful when we're done with it. I hope. Oh boy. It's super simplistic as well, because it's basically the civilian version of the military Jeep. Very simplistic, very rudimentary four-wheel drive system. Very cool. And if you have any other questions for me, I've been playing this game for quite a while. So I do, you know, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I do know that 2018 is a fairly big jump in complexity compared to 2015 as well. It took me a little bit to kind of regain my bearings as well. There we go. Let's get this all of this should be disassembled. We need to remove the fuel tank as well eventually. But let's at least get the rear suspension all nice and good. There we go. Yeah, I like how we keep getting jobs, even though right now we've kind of just moved more so into the vehicle restoration business. We still have so many jobs waiting for us. Customers are like, what's he doing? He built up a good reputation as someone who was, you know, working on cars. Yeah, because now I'm working on my own cars. I'm kind of doing my own thing. We should probably remove this stuff as well for the time being. And that's accessible from the engine bay. Alright, we're gonna get that next. But in the meantime, let's just begin restoring all this stuff. Not gonna cost us a whole lot, but it is gonna save us a decent amount of money. There we go. And we want... Hang on, let's go to our inventory. Alright, so the wheel size here, 205. 75 are 16. Cool, nice. I think we're gonna keep the standard rim. Yeah, I want to keep the standard rim. It's a size 2, size... Is it really R16? Did I write that down right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Sweet. So last time we got the rims the wrong size and it kind of poked through just a little bit. And I don't want that. Vintage tire. I think we're probably gonna do the off-road tire. 2 of you. Size 16, width 205, profile 75. Super thick, meaty boys. We're gonna do the more mundane off-road tires. There we go. Get that on there while we're waiting. I'm gonna need a fuel tank. Ooh, scroll down. Fuel tank. Get this all installed here. This Jeep, the Willys Jeep is such a cool vehicle as well. Ford also kind of made their own quote-unquote Jeep back during World War II, but it was slightly different. It had a different number of strokes on the front grille. But that's kind of how you tell the difference between the Ford off-road vehicles and the Willys off-road vehicles, which is really cool. How they still have the slight differences. Even during wartime. Coil spring. We want leaf spring rear drive axle. There we go. And let's get this out of here. Take. Gonna move you there. We want to make sure this is nice and balanced. And we're gonna need 2 shock absorber Bs. Rear shock absorber Bravo, 2 of you. We're gonna need 4 small rubber bushings. And those are at least the wear components. We're gonna need a leaf spring as well. Cool. May also get that ready just in case. Let's get the rims, the one rim that's complete. Take you. Put that on there. Sweet. And if you need me to slow down, if you need me to explain anything of what I'm doing and why I'm doing certain things, feel free to ask. Always happy to answer. Usually, I try to get through like the more mundane stuff of the restoration is on the quicker side of things. Because usually with this game, I mainly like doing the customization or the engine rebuilds. Alright, we need a rear axle knuckle housing. Bravo. Rear axle knuckle housing. Bravo. There you are. Sweet. And this, absolutely gorgeous. This is gonna be absolutely beautiful when we restore it. I love kind of like the older like SUVs because they're actually one, had utility, and two, occasionally had some level of sportiness as well. At the very least, were designed to be used off-road. Actually, really cool. A lot of modern SUVs, absolutely dreadful, absolutely terrifying. Not terrifying, but just absolutely dreadful. And I'm not the biggest fan. Alright, we need drum wheel cylinder brakes. We're gonna need 2 brake drums because those are non-serviceable, and we're gonna need 1 drum wheel cylinder. The big thing as well with this game is eventually just kind of memorizing what can and what cannot be repaired at the workbench and why it can't be repaired. Because later on, that is basically what allows you to kind of speed through more of a lot of the restorations and get this all nice and put together as quickly as possible. So pretty much anything rubber, or anything that you think would be like a wear component, like a lot of brake components are non-serviceable, like the brake discs and the brake drums are non-serviceable, but the calipers and the pistons and calipers, those usually are serviceable, which is good. I did put a fuel pump in. Okay, that's good. We need bushings here. Make sure we don't forget that. The other thing is basically making sure you cross your T's and dot your I's. Make sure you remember to put in all like the little tiny finicky stuff on the vehicle, and also check those when you're diagnosing the vehicle as well. Also, why I like doing the restorations is because with the restorations, they are pretty much. Did I already? Hang on a second. Frame condition is good. Yeah, okay. So we did use that. So we can get this out of the way. Get you lifted up. Where can I buy new brakes? Okay, good. So you're probably starting out new. So you head over here, go to the computer, and you go to the main shop, and then from there it's under the brake tab. And that's how you get it. There's so many different shops. Pretty much right from the start, you're mainly going to be using the main shop, the rim shop, the tire shop, and the body shop. The rest of it is more so like DLC or things for when you're kind of customizing your own vehicles and everything. When you get the chance as early as possible, you're gonna want to get. Where is it? You're gonna want to get the tablet upgrade. The tablet upgrade saves so much time. Oh my word! Because basically from there you anywhere in the shop. I can be in the middle of my shop, no computers in sight. I just press T, and I have access to the internet. So that means you can work on your vehicle and literally buy stuff as you're working on your vehicle, and it makes it so much better. Oh my gosh, it is one of the biggest like quality of life improvements is once you get the tablet, things begin speeding up, and it's so much better. Like I cannot state how much it improves the game is when you get the tablet. Alright, so now let's get the engine out of the vehicle. Since we're doing a full engine rebuild, I'm gonna pull that out, take it to the engine stand. This little inline from the Willys. Cute little engine. Oh yeah. Get all the intake stuff out of there. Get a lot of the accessories and everything. Remove it. Oh, but this is so cool. A very unique engine here. Not a whole lot of parts that are shared. That's one thing with the DLC vehicles, so they do add a lot more unique engine types to the game as well. Whether you're working on like a V12 from a Pagani Zonda or a little inline 4 from a Willys Jeep, it makes the game. Oh my god. So many engine head bolts. That is a lot. I'm gonna screenshot that real quick. That's hilarious. Oh my word. That is so many. Oh my word. And it's a flathead engine as well, you can tell, because it has the cylinder, the valves on this side. I think it's a flathead. I believe it's a flathead. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, because this radiator fan up. There's not a whole lot to it. So how do I add the brakes in the tire? Okay, so with that, basically you click on the vehicle, all right, and you kind of in, like you're kind of in, where you can kind of look around on the vehicle. What you do is you right click, and you go to this green section here, and it's part mounts. Click it, and now you can add stuff to the car. Granted, right now I'm in a section where I can't really add a whole lot of stuff because I'm mainly removing things. But like you go over to here, and you can part mounts, and then you can go back to part unmounts. For tires, if you need to repair the tires themselves, what you need to do is you need to take the entire rim off of the vehicle. It's going to be what's known as an assembly, and you take it over. Firstly, you make sure you write down, the dimensions of the tire, the width, the 205 or whatever number that is, /70 or whatever aspect ratio, R and whatever radius tire it is. And that way you can get the right size, so you can put it back on. You remove the old tire here, put on the new tire. Basically, you separate first. You get that out of there, then you go to install, click the old wheel and the new tire, and you can put that back on. And trust me, this game has a fairly steep learning curve, but you do get used to it fairly quickly, and it becomes, the more you do it, the more fun it gets as well. Because especially once you get enough experience in the game as well, and experience points. You can have a whole bunch of quality of life improvements with faster unbolting, faster removal of parts. You get a much quicker. You get a lot more money, so you can kind of play around with the fun stuff. We want to rotate this way. There we go. It's the game. The more you play the game, the more the game opens up for you. And it's really enjoyable. But early on, it is very hectic. I highly recommend you kind of avoid doing the what's known as the story jobs until you get a little bit more tools at your disposal, some of the diagnostics equipment and everything, because that helps out a lot. The story missions are the ones that don't have any timer or anything like that. Those ones I highly recommend waiting until you get a little bit more familiar with the game and its mechanics and everything, and how the cars are kind of set up and put together and all that. Because the story missions do have quite a bit of difficulty, and the customers are a lot more finicky compared to the regular customers, so you do need to be careful with that. All right, come on, let's repair all this junk. Oh boy, bunch of things are being broken. That's fine. We have the highest possible rate of repair. We didn't want to do that. Part mounts. Good, the engine block. Great. Camshaft is not. Okay. Let's go back up here. Wait, did we? Crankshafts. Inline 4 Charlie. Inline 4 Charlie. There we are. Get that in there. Get the camshaft in there as well. I'm gonna need 4 piston with con rods. Pistons are non-serviceable, so we're gonna need 4 of you and 4 piston rings. There we go. Boop, boop. Get that in there. We're gonna be basically rebuilding the lower end of the engine first. Getting all this stuff in here, getting all the mounting hardware for the pistons in here as well. Alright, so we're gonna need 2 rod caps eventually. How many crankshaft bearing caps? We're gonna need 1 crankshaft bearing cap. Okay, that's not too bad. So that's... There we go. Alright. Go in here. Cap. Oh gosh, so many caps. Crankshaft bearing cap, we need 1 of you. And we need 2 rod caps. There we go. Get the entire lower end of the engine rebuilt. Very, very nice. Little tiny inline 4, but it had quite a bit of guts to it. Very, very durable. And you need something very durable during wartime and everything. But even then, people kind of realize, oh, this can be kind of fun. This could be kind of fun as a civilian vehicle. Let's remarket it. Let's remarket it for the civilian market post-war. People are gonna absolutely love it. You know, soldiers are gonna absolutely love it as well, because they're already used to working on it and everything. Oh gosh, fuel pump inline 6 Bravo. I think this is it. Yeah. Get the exhaust manifold on there as well. Only 3 little bolts holding that together. Get the intake manifold all. I like how it kind of has the blending feature of the intake and exhaust all going together. Alright, we don't have a good carburetor though. So let's get the new carburetor on there. It's weird that this is mentioned as an inline 6 carburetor as opposed to an inline 4 carburetor, but I guess it probably the original vehicle it was built for was an inline 6 vehicle in game, and it just shares the same model with it. So many head bolts. Alright, we're gonna want 4 spark plugs. Ooh. And what else? I saw something else we're gonna need. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a fuel filter too. That's fine. Filter base. Okay, so we need a bunch of filters first. Alright. What they're doing with the order. Ah, okay. So when you're done with the order, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to show you here. But you go up here, and I believe it's car status. Basically, you right-click the car, and I think it's car status. It might be view order, but it's one of the green menus. You click it, you open up the order, and it should be down here. It should be complete order, somewhere on that range. I don't have a good example to show you right now, but that's how you do it. Air filter inline 4C, we want that. We want the fuel filter inline 4C, and we want the. There we go. Yeah, let me know if that worked for you. I think it should. Get that oil filter on as well. Alright, we need an oil filter cover. Sweet. Oil filter cover. There we go. Everything's still the military green here. Alright, we need an air filter cover as well. Air filter cover. Oh gosh. So many options. There you are. Just gotta look for the military green colored thing. Okay, good. We have all the good spark plugs here. That's exactly what we want. And now ignition stuff. Okay. Cool. Ignition. We want distributor. We want coil B. It's gonna be a start. I don't know what else we were able to salvage with this. Rotor's good. Cap's good. We have one good clip and one bad clip. Okay, cool. Clip B, and we're gonna need wires as well. Ignition wires. Inline 4C, I believe. There we go. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, we need arm A, inline 6B, and we need arm B, inline 6B. There we go. Get this all bolted up to the engine. It's kind of cool restoring vehicles that, you know, are a little bit more obscure. They aren't kind of the same, you know, American muscle cars and everything. Let me finish the first cut. You're welcome. Always happy to help. As much as I can, anyway. There's some things I may need to kind of like re-look up myself. What do we need? We need cam gear and we need a water pump. Cool. Water pump inline 4C, and we need a cam gear. Cam gear inline. Oh gosh. This is a cam. That's an inline 6B. Cool. Timing chain inline 6B. There we go. That'll at least get timing together. Allow the valves to move and everything. So get the water pump in there. Very, very small timing cover. There we go. Managed to restore the alternator. And we need 2 pulleys. And then some belts. And then we should have the engine all back together. So we need water pump pulley, and we need a crankshaft pulley V8. Okay. Cool. That's got the standard model of crankshaft pulley. That's what we needed. Going on my leg. That's a spider. Great. Serpentine belt A, inline 6B. So where are you? Serpentine belt A, inline 4, inline 6B. And then we're gonna need probably a serpentine belt B, inline 6B as well. Let's go down here. Inline 4, inline 6B. There we go. Now the engine is all together. Tiny spider hope. Yep, welcome to the stream, Rebecca. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, just a little one. I'm in the basement. We get spiders here in the summer. It's normal. as about as normal as Maryland can be anyway. Alright, let's get some gearbox stuff now. We need flywheel, release bearing, pressure plate. That should at least allow this all to get put together. We're restoring the military version of... we're restoring a civilian version of an old military Jeep, if you haven't, if you're just tuning in. Absolutely adorable little engine here. Very, very simplistic. Super easy to work on. Let's get that out of there. Take it out of the engine. Take it out off the engine cradle. Look at that inside of the vehicle. Very, very nice. Get the radiator, the battery, and the brake servo out of there. There we go. We can restore 2 of these. At least, there we go. And let's get a battery. That's sweet. Alright, let's get you up in there. Get the radiator, and let's get the battery. Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna raise the vehicle up. We're gonna... There is really nothing to this vehicle. Oh my word. It is surprisingly simplistic. So let's raise the vehicle up. Get the transmission installed at least. We're not gonna install some of the other drivetrain stuff just yet. Yeah, we can install the transfer case at least. Get a new transfer case. Inline 4C. There we go. And then we can put on the new, or the restored drive shaft to the rear. We're not gonna do the front yet because we need to replace the front, all the front gearing and everything. Alright, so we need a rear muffler, we need a middle muffler, and we need front exhaust section. Okay, cool. That's literally all we need. So, front exhaust section, inline 4C, middle muffler, and then rear muffler, V8, overhead valve is somewhere. There we go. Super simplistic, literally 3 pieces of exhaust work. It's basically get spent exhaust gases away from the engine. Don't do anything else. Sweet. Oh my word, there is so much here. There is a lot more. The front suspension is much busier than the rear suspension. But that's alright. That is a-okay. Everything else was much simpler. We can kind of deal with having a more complex front suspension, with everything else being much more chaotic, or much more, you know, less chaotic. There we go. Get you out of there. Oop. Get this side off as well. And we do have the off-road tires on it. That's good. Keeping a mostly OEM look. I wonder what kind of liveries are available for it. Hopefully more than just standard military liveries and everything. Hopefully we get some, because this is a civilian version of the Jeep. So I do hope we get some more fun, liveries. This is great though. I am actually really enjoying building this vehicle. It is not going to be fast by any stretch of the imagination, but it's going to be a really cool, kind of really fun vehicle that you just enjoy, you know, having. We're probably going to sell it though, just to, you know, make a little bit more money, keep the space free. Oh my word, so much there. Alright, let's lower the vehicle back down. Let's at least get the starter installed as well. Good, the starter is in good shape. While we're here, let's raise it back up. Inventory, all 4 wheels are the same, so let's get those purchased and let's get those installed real quick. 2 there. Boop, tire shop, off-road tire, 216, 205, width, profile, 75. There we go. Don't need to worry about anything on the, whatchamacallit, the suspension needing the spring compressor. It's all these springs all around. Nice. Alright, I can take you, and put you there. Nice. It's a good start. Good, we have the front drive axle, we have the steering rack. We do need 2 front shock absorbers though. So let's get that purchased real quick. And then once we get the 2 front shock absorbers installed, let's get the rims off of their equipment. Basically kind of speed running this build. Alright. Take you, and I'm gonna balance this one as well. I wish we could get more than one of each, of a balancer and the installer. That way we can, you know, get two rims at a time. But it doesn't work that way. Alright, we're gonna need or small rubber bushing. So let's get that real quick. Regardless of what else we need to purchase, that is a guaranteed item. There we go. There's not a whole lot to this though. Very, very simplistic. Alright, we need tie rods. 2 inner, 2 outer. They are pretty much universal in this game, despite the fact that in real life they would not be. But with the sheer rapid increase of the number of parts that this game has compared to 2015, I don't blame the devs for kind of not doing that with this. You know, make it a little bit simpler at times. You know, I don't need to drain the engine of coolant and every other fluid, just oil. There we go, get the axle on there. Drum cylinders are good. Brake shoes are good. We're gonna need 2 brake drums though. The actual drums, non-serviceable. Oop, that there. And we're gonna, once we get this on, we're gonna get the final wheel off of the machine. And I'm gonna begin getting the vehicle all, at least mechanically, all put together. Good, both of these spring plates are good. I'm gonna have 2 bad U-bolts though, so that's gonna be a little bit unfortunate. So we're gonna need to purchase that. Otherwise, this is pretty solid. All right. 2 of these spring U-bolts. Oh no, a total of $26. However will I survive without $26? It's good when you can't restore the cheaper stuff as opposed to the more expensive things. To help save money on the restorations. It makes it so much better. Alright, we need small rubber bushing. And small rubber bushing. And that should be global parts condition, that's good. Interior condition's rough though. Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's get this thing down. Remove all the components from it. Remove the interior stuff. Steering wheel, front right seats. Interior, normal mode. Let's get that purchased real quick. Boop, interior shop. I need bench Jeep Willys. And what seat do we have here? It was a different seat. No, it wasn't. Seat Willys. Cool. That makes it easy. Is there a steering wheel Willys? There's not a steering wheel Willys. I believe it's steering wheel 3. I mean, it's nothing else that really looks anything close to... Yeah, steering wheel 3. And it is the civilian one. If it was a military one, it'd probably have a slightly different vibe going for it. There we go. That's nice. And now finally, nope. Where is? There we go. Now let's get all of these components out of here. The entire front window just disappears. We don't need doors. Who needs doors? Nobody needs doors. There is literally next to nothing on this car now. This is body on frame design. Pretty much the entire body can kind of be removed inside the frame and all the mechanical stuff. All available. Oh gosh. Oh. There is a military version. Okay. Civilian front bumper, left fender, right fender, boop, 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 boop. There we go. I don't know if there's any difference between the military or the civilian here, but we may as well get this all nice, beautifully restored. Some of the stuff's already in half decent shape. Nice. And then finally the license plates. What state or what country should we get the license plate from, everybody? What should we do for this one? Maybe Hawaii? You guys think Hawaii would be a good one for the Willys Jeep, with Hawaii having a military base on there and everything, and having a lot of, like, you know, mountainous roads that people would, you know, potentially want to still have a nice older Jeep for. Nice, constantly year-round great weather. Maybe. Yeah, Hawaii. All right. Beach. There we go. Turning us into more of a beach Jeep. Get this all nice and put together. And now finally, let's move it. It's gonna let us move it. Normal mode. There we go. Normal mode, and then move the vehicle to the paint shop. I want to see what the OEM color was. How do we use a tire changer? Yeah, I'll get to that in one. Okay, I'll show you anyway. So basically, a tire changer. You go over to it. You click it. If you're trying to get the tire off of a rim that you've taken off, you separate parts. You separate it there. It'll take it off. And then once it's done, you take it and you install the new tire on. Ooh. It'll go on. Left click it again, take it, and then you just balance the rim. You always want to make sure you balance the rims before you put them on, otherwise customer's gonna throw a fit. Thanks. You're welcome. And it's a lot to take in. Car Mechanic, the previous iteration of the game, the 2015 version, was much more simple. They added a lot of features in this one, and it's very crazy, very hectic. All right, paint the car. Is it really only? It's literally only camo. It's literally only military stuff. That's annoying. That is very annoying. I'm thinking. Maybe. Maybe. Oh gosh, none of these. Red probably works the best on this. And of course, we want a nice kind of bright red. There we go. Oh, that actually looks pretty nice. All right, let's go back to the garage entrance. And I want to see. Oh, we didn't put oil in the engine. Oh my gosh, that would have been absolutely horrible. We almost didn't put oil in the engine. If we tried to start that would have been very bad for a vehicle. There we go. Boop. All right, I want to take it to the speed track. I want to see just how slow this thing is. Can it get up to Can I get over 60 miles an hour? Can I get up to highway speeds? I got up to 20. It's got decent acceleration. Kind of. Okay, second gear, not as much. I wonder why the car sounds like that. Oops, no oil. Yeah, no, it is very... Oh gosh, we're chugging along. And it's very good that we checked that. 0 to 60, 25.666 seconds. 0 to 60 in this thing. Come on! Come on, little Jeep. Oh, we didn't replace the one mirror. We should do that when we get back. It can do highway speeds, but just barely. So 73 is probably right around us. Ooh, we got the 74. We got the 74 miles an hour. Okay, that's not bad. Oh shoot, that means we're gonna need to repaint the car. No, sad. Okay, that's annoying. That's my fault. Yep. Nope. Yep. That being said, it kind of looks nice with the black side mirror as opposed to the painted red side mirror. I'm gonna keep it like that. That actually looks pretty dope. And photo mode. Because I mean, look at this thing. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Jeep. We didn't get a huge restoration bonus for this one. This one didn't really get a whole lot. Wait, interior condition. Still? Hang on. That's... There we go. Nah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Nice. Alright. Let's go to our inventory. We can sell all of this junk. Boop. Alright, we restored 2 vehicles. I kind of want to go... I'm going to go to a barn real quick. I want to get something else, something fun for us, maybe. And then we will have to see what our final... Yeah, nah, we can do maybe 1 or 2 more. Probably 1 more vehicle restored after this. I want to see what we can find at least. Take all the junk. Anything that can be repaired. I saw that over there. That's a good start for a vehicle. If this is just a one vehicle barn, that's perfectly fine. I will take that. It is not a 1 vehicle barn. Oh gosh, the number of vehicles in our collection just keeps growing. Yeah. That's... Oh. Holy moly. That is another vehicle. Ah, why do I do this to myself? I know I'm gonna end up buying all 3 of these. We have so much money. That's an okay-ish shape. That being said, though, this does make for a great picture right here. Right here, I think that'd make a great picture. Boop. Oh my word. Okay, let's buy these. 30,000. Yeah. Car parking. I got a Ford Mustang as well. Yes, please. Car parking. And we got this cool truck here. Oh my word. Buy car. Yes. Car parking. And we have so much junk as well. We can restore a good chunk of that as well. We need one more level. We need one more level in order to get be able to restore body panels, and then going to the barns is even more lucrative because you can literally just get a bunch of junk as well. Restore the regular body panels, and then just sell it. Sweet. Now I can sell all of this. That's already profits. We literally got an extra 2 grand from that alone. Oh gosh, we got another barn find map. We already have so many barn find maps. We are like DJ Khaled, suffering from success. All right. You. Okay, cool. I'm gonna move this to the garage. Alright, we're gonna be doing basically heavy modifications to one of these vehicles. Which one do you guys want? Do you guys want the Corvette? Or do you guys want the hot rod be restored? Which one? I'm gonna let you guys choose the final vehicle that we restore. Got the Corvettes. Both of them have supercharged V8s. The Corvettes. Alright. I'm gonna do the Corvettes. Hot rod. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Oop. Give me 1 second. Display capture. We're going to flip a coin. Alright. If it's heads, it's going to be the Corvette. If it's tails, it's going to be the hot rod. Alright, let's do it. Heads. Okay, Corvette. With it being a tie there. Had to do a tiebreaker. Power lifter A. That poor hot rod has just literally been sitting there for quite a while. Next time, that'll probably be the first vehicle we restore. Oh my gosh, that engine though, that is gonna be very, very nice. It's gonna be fully tuned with full slicks, just so we can see exactly how terrifyingly quick it can make it. Let's begin raising this up while we're waiting. Power lifter. Power lifter. Lifter, and then there we go. Drain the engine of oil. Nothing in it because of course there isn't. Use this. Use this. Good, good, good. Both of these can now go. That's fine. That can stay there then. That doesn't matter too much. All right. Boop. Fuel pump. That's gonna need to get going. This one's interesting. It does have a slightly different rear suspension compared to a lot of the other muscle cars, so we do need to watch out for that. We need to keep that in mind. This should be very fun. Can't believe someone tried. Granted, I've seen people drag race convertible vehicles. There was one guy. Last time I went to the drag strip for bracket racing and index racing, they were right around like the 10 and a half seconds index, and they were running it real consistently too. They had a 4th generation Camaro convertible, full roll cage though, and oh my gosh, that thing was probably one of the coolest vehicles on the track that day. They're much faster vehicles there, because that is the nature of bracket index racing as well, is that it's basically rung what you brung, and pretty much anyone can be competitive, especially in bracket racing. It's basically how well you know your vehicle. But, oh my gosh, seeing a convertible drag car, that was cool as hell. That, and someone literally brought their work truck and was actually getting pretty far in the elimination rounds with their work truck, just because it was, you know, so slow. They'd be able to, you know, they would be able to run consistent like 15-second quarter miles with the truck. Whereas other people with more powerful vehicles occasionally would like have issues with traction and would, you know, go a bit slower than they thought they were actually going. Alright, first thing we literally broke. That is good to know. I hope that wasn't important. Alright, so there's a couple of things broken. And oh yeah, we need fuel pump. Let's get that first. And while we're here, inventory. All right, so this is 225. I think we can go a little bit wider than that. We might do like a slightly wider. Now we'll keep it the same. 60 R15. Okay, sweet. So let's go purchase some rims. Any good drag racer rims here? Especially in the rims DLC. Anything? Most of this stuff is something you can see on like tuners, like sportier vehicles. Rim 33A kind of looks nice. Uh-oh. Sorry, my headphones just disconnected there for a second. I thought my game crashed. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything good there. So let's look at the rim classics, the classic rims. Ooh, rim classic 20 actually looks pretty snazzy. We're gonna use those. These are gonna be size 15s. Yeah, there we go. And now we're gonna get some drag slicks, 2 of them, size 15, width 225. Yeah, I can do 235. That's not too much wider. There we go. And that should allow us to put those on. I'm kind of experimenting a little bit with these. All right, I'm gonna need a fuel tank as well. Let's go back to the regular shop. Swapping between the 2 shops is gonna be a little. Nope. Amounts. We want high performance stuff here. We're going full high performance. And I want that. I want some extra power. I want some extra grip. This is gonna look absolutely amazing though. I'm hyped for it. Alright, we do need aftermarket housing. Let's see. And we're gonna need shocks. Rear shock absorber, Bravo. Oop. And I think we need 2 rear shock absorber caps. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, we will. Because the spring and the shock absorber cap, both of them are non-serviceable. So let's get both of these. And of course, we want 2 small rubber bushings. There we go. That should at least be a good chunk of the non-serviceable components. There we go. I'm hyped. Hyped to see what this vehicle can do. I know the last time we did a crazy. Oh, this is regular rubber bushings. Whoops. Ignore that. Gosh, we need a wheel hub 3 as well. May as well get the final tire. Take it. There we go. Alright, but good. Both leaf spring plates are good. All but one leaf spring U-bolt is good. What to do when I need to find the parts but can't find any? You mean like you're trying to find what's wrong with the vehicle? That's gonna be tricky. It depends on what. I mean, you may have to just kind of start tearing down the vehicle depending on what's wrong with the car. What's problem is causing parts? I can at least try to lead you in the right direction. Like what problem still has parts that you haven't found? I need brakes. Sorry about that. Set to go on the foot. We need 2 brake pads. There we go. Okay, what currently is the customer's issue that they're saying? There we go. And we need 1 more leaf spring. There we go. Or 1 leaf spring U-bolt. There we go. Oop. Get that rear spring as well. Nice. This is coming together very, very nicely. Pretty soon we're going to be removing the engine and doing the full engine rebuild. That's my favorite part, especially when you're doing the high performance side of things. Very, very. Oh gosh, we need a brake caliper. Okay. One of you. There we go. But yeah, no, literally when you, it says everyone needs to know that timing component should be replaced more frequently than recommended by the manufacturer. The same goes for the wheel. Oh, okay. So you have one of the story missions. So timing components are basically, yeah, I can kind of show you that real quick. And the engine, timing components are basically, it's going to be your water pump pulley, timing chain, cam gears, that type of stuff. Those are the things that you're going to need to replace, and that's usually located on the front of the engine. Or if the vehicle is a front-wheel drive vehicle, the engine sometimes is mounted transversely. So check the sides, try to move the front section there, and check the timing components there. With story missions, when there's multiple components and only one of them needs to be replaced, make sure you keep track of which one needs to be replaced, because if you replace the other one and then use the somewhat acceptable part for the one that the game thinks needs replaced, it's not gonna count. It's not gonna count, and the game's gonna throw a fit. So with that, you're gonna need to make sure that you don't put the good one on the side that is already acceptable. For example, if you only had one bad tire, you have to replace that one specifically. Like replace another one and then swap the semi-good tire with where the bad one was. The game won't accept that as complete for the story missions. Regular missions it will, but not for story missions, which is a little bit frustrating. But that is the nature of the beast. Oh my wit! Speaking of beast. This thing is a beast of an engine. Absolutely massive. Dual 4-barrel carburetor. Can I cancel the mission? That is a good question. I think so. I don't remember how to though. It's been a while since I've done a whole bunch of the actual missions. If it is a story mission, though, there are guys online that tell you like exactly what needs to be replaced for each story mission. Which is good. Sometimes there are things that aren't necessarily you don't quite always catch that other people have caught. But story missions in general are much more difficult than the regular jobs. But they're a good way to kind of like test your skills and have a little bit more sense of progression. Once you get more experience points and get more levels, you can get other diagnostic tools like the compression tester, the OBD scanner, the tire tread meter, and everything. And that basically kind of takes a lot of the guesswork out of certain diagnostic procedures. We can kind of see what you need to do and kind of plan out how you're going to do it. It doesn't tell you everything, but it does give you a decent amount of information, which is good. But yeah, if you go into the actual like job menu for the vehicle, where you see all the parts needed for the car and everything, and the parts that you haven't found yet, I believe you can cancel the mission there. I think. And then I think it'll just put the story mission back in the queue for your telephone, I think. I've not really canceled a story mission though, so I don't quite know. But I believe at least regular missions are cancelable. Alright, let's get this all off of the vehicle. Get all these accessories off as well. There we go. Ooh. Nice. Soon we can get the other cylinder head off. Right now, though, we're getting all the valve train out. Very nice. And this is gonna be all fully built. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. I'm hyped. Get all of the rod caps and crankshaft bearing caps out of there. So many of them. With it being a V8. Oh gosh, we haven't done a V12 engine rebuild yet. I wanna see if we can't find something with a V12 engine. Maybe like the Pagani's on the Dupe. I wanna see how big that engine is. on the engine cradle. That's gotta be absolutely massive, absolutely terrifying to work on as well. There's quite a bit to that engine. Kind of feel like literally the people that hand build those engines when we go to restore that, or if we go to, you know, do a heavy tuning on the Pagani Zonda just to see how fast we can get one of those to go. That is one of the more expensive vehicles in the game. I think we're gonna need to go to like the dealership to purchase that, or the auction. I think the dealership. Ow! I heard 2 crunches there back to back. I don't like the sound of there being 3 crunches. Not as bad as it could be. Alright, good. The engine block is solid. Crankshaft good. Camshaft is going to need to be replaced regardless, so let's get all of that ready. Tuning shop. We're going to need 8 pistons. Ooh. We're going to need camshaft, V8 overhead valve. We're going to need cylinder head, wherever that is. There you are. Carburetor. 2 4-barrel carburetors. There we go. What else? What else? Getting a bunch of stuff. Oh, manifold. Exhaust manifolds. V8 overhead valve, the standard ones. Thankfully, because this is a standardized engine. Air filters aren't available here, which is a little bit annoying. What else? Oh, filter. We need a fuel filter. And ignition stuff. We're gonna need ignition coil B, distributor, rotor, cap, and then wires. And then spark plug. 8 spark plugs. And I think that's everything. Oh, and alternator and power steering pump. And I think that's everything. Now we go back to the other one. Piston rings, we need 8 here. And we need 16 rocker arms, 16 push rods. Get all the stuff that we know we're going to need to replace. I'm so glad we can buy in bulk. Makes it so much better, makes it so much easier. There we go. Oh, I want to see how much power this engine can make. Probably makes a decent amount. Especially want to see just how fast we can get it to go. I know with the drag Hellcats, that one we managed to get going really quick, just under 220. I think probably around like 210 actually, somewhere in that range. Oh gosh, connection burn cap. We need 2 of you. There we go. Get this all put together. And we're gonna need 2 rod caps, I believe, as well. Yep. So that's fine. We'll get that real quick as well. Oop, oop, oop. Nice. Engine is coming along beautifully. Getting all the stuff put on here. Of course, there's no oil pan. Oil filter, oil pan, V8 overhead valve. There we go. Massive oil pan here. Nope, we want the performance one. We want all the performance parts here on the vehicle. We want to rotate the engine left. There we go. Get it back up again. It's crazy the silhouette of the vehicle. The silhouette of the engine, how much bigger it is compared to what we have currently. That supercharger is absolutely massive. It's a shame there's no performance supercharger options. I guess when you already have a supercharger available on your vehicle, it's kind of redundant. Still though, I want to see just how much power like it could make if you did have the high performance supercharger option in addition to the regular supercharger option. Nope, we want the performance power steering pump. Add another, you know, maybe 4-ish horsepower to the vehicle. Put these valve push rods in here. Very, very nice. It's just very therapeutic almost. Just going through and just building up the engine. Getting to see it slowly take shape. It's enjoyable. There we go. Of course, we want the performance version on the side too. We don't want to have a mismatched engine. That'll be very awkward, very weird. There we go. Get that performance exhaust manifold. Yes. We're gonna need the performance drivetrain components as well very shortly. Note to self, we need to purchase that. I'm also going to need to purchase the valve train components because those are non-serviceable, as well as the belts there, but I don't remember exactly what belts I need. I'm gonna save the belts for a little bit later. Right now I'm trying to get the lower end of the engine all built up, and it is a beautiful little engine. I don't know why I call it a little engine. It's huge. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we don't have an engine cover B, and engine head cover A is also absolutely bad. Where are you? V8 overhead valve. V8 overhead valve. There we go. A, B, there we go. Oh, and we may as well get all the other stuff too. 2 air scoop filters. We need an air scoop. We need timing chain, V8 overhead valve. We need a gear. Cam gear, V8 overhead valve. There we go. Clutch release bearing. What else are we missing? Oh yeah, the pulleys. This supercharged water pump pulley. I think that's we're good there. And now for the tuning shop, go back here, gearbox, clutch plate, pressure plate, flywheel. There we go. Get this all bolted up. The high performance carburetors. Yes. Nope. We want both of them to be high performance carbs. 8 barrels for 8 cylinders. Oh my word. This is a beautiful engine. want to see. Oh, we still missed it. We're still missing the camshaft. Whoopsie daisies. The timing chain in there. Get all of. Oh gosh. The clips. The clips are gonna be a pain. I didn't want to do that. Alright, we need 2 clip Bs. Good to know. Oop. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it's the really tiny things as well. You gotta like check for, like, you know, if there's like a rattling in the engine bay, it may just be like, you know, one of the clips on the you know, the distributor, or you know, the intake, the air filter cover. So it's a little stuff like that you wanna watch out for it too. 'Cause it's the little stuff that'll you know, sneak past you. Timing belt, serpentine belt, serpentine. Okay, so we need 3 serpentine belts. Serpentine belt A. V8 overhead valve. Serpentine. Serpentine belt. Serpentine belt B. V8 overhead valve. There we go. Get all those. So many of those. So many belts. More belts than the average Final Fantasy character. There we go. Nope, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. Get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, so the flywheel is already the good one there. I want this one. The performance pressure plate as well. Oh my gosh, this thing is going to absolutely roar. And I am here for it. I mean, look at that. Alright, let's take the engine. Install that in the engine bay. Oh my word. Absolutely massive. Do I not have? Oh, you're way back there. Okay, cool. This can go. I can go back. There we go. Sweet. Let's purchase a battery. Oh my gosh, the fan. The radiator fan. I completely forgot about that. There we go. That's why you always make sure you double check your stuffs. I think everything else is good there. Yeah, it is. Sweet. I'm gonna quick run to the restroom. I'll be back in just a second. Please do not go anywhere. Okay, I am back. Thank you for your patience. Alright. It's weird that this has aftermarket headlights as well. I just realized that. Alright. What was the rear wheel? Rim Classic 20. Okay, cool. Let's go with the exhaust system first. Let's get this all disassembled. Because why not? Boop. Main shop, exhaust. Rear muffler V8 overhead valve. We need 2 of you, and we need 2 middle mufflers. There's a front exhaust section. Front exhaust pipe V8 overhead valve A. I don't think that's available on the tuning shop. I don't think so. Which is unfortunate, but that is the nature of the beast. Sometimes things just aren't tunable. Front exhaust pipe, V8 overhead valve. Yep, no. That is not there. So we're going to the rear main shop. Front exhaust pipe, V8 overhead valve A. Get both of those. Sweet. It won't be fully customizable, but it's decent enough. Let's get the custom gearbox here. And what do we want? V8 overhead valve. There we go. Custom gearbox allows you to adjust the gear ratios and add and remove gears, which is very, very nice. The starter on there as well. Yes. Alright, and now back to the front. Got a lot to do here. I have so much to repair and remove. This is standard double wishbone front suspension. So this is all pretty. Everything is pretty much the same in most vehicles with this. You occasionally get a few weird hiccups, but this is what most of the muscle cars in the game have. Which is nice. Keeps it kind of simple. It keeps it semi-simple, I should say. Alright. Let's get... Oh gosh, nope. Oop. Oop. There we go. And now back to this side. Really close. Can you zoom me out just a little bit, game? There we go. Boop. 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 Yeah, it's quick to remove a bunch of this stuff. It's much more difficult. Well, it takes a little bit more time to reinstall everything. Because you gotta, you know, get the rims and all that. So you gotta purchase everything there. You gotta install the shocks. This is reasonable though. We can get this all knocked out by midnight. Alright, first things first. Inventory, what size is this? 25, 25, 25. Okay, so they'll... Let's just do a staggered set of rims then. Rim Classic 20 to size 15. Yep. And then Tire Shop, Slick Tire B, to size 15 to 25. Profile 60. There we go. Oh man, those are expensive rims too. While we're here, Let's we need shock absorbers. So we're gonna need to get that all reassembled. Ooh. Okay. Install you. Boop, boop, boop. We can install you. Get you out of there. Get you balanced. We can install you. We can remove you. And we can join a second set of springs. Or a second, shock absorber assembly. Good, 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 good. Yes. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, right, we need just begin repairing all of this stuff. Cool, a couple of these have been completely destroyed. Not that though, which is good. Alright. Pushing 12. We need 2 wheel hub bearings. We need 2 wheel hub caps. 2 inner tie rods. 2 outer tie rods. Front sway bar. 2 front sway bar end links. And what else? Oh yeah, brakes. 2 brake disc ventilateds. And 2 brake pads. I think that is all of the standard non-serviceable components. Cool. Alright, we need a front axle knuckle cover. And what front steering knuckle was this? Charlie. Got it. There we go. Good, both front wheel hubs are solid. I do like how this just floats there. Alright, we do need 1 bottom suspension arm. We need a top suspension arm as well. Moment of truth. Yeah. Wow, we really only was able to repair half the vehicle. Alright, we need a bottom suspension arm and we need an upper suspension arm. There we go. Get the shock absorber assembly on there. Get the front end link. Suspension systems are always like super complex too, but they're really cool because a lot of performance comes from the suspension and how the geometry and everything and how it's able to handle the forces and transfer the forces into the chassis. And it's, oh my word, it is cool stuff though. But doing the calculations without computers, like by hand, oh my word, you were doing like pretty complex matrix math in order to get the wait, where's the other one? Oh, it's still. Wait, what? Where's the other one? Hang on a sec. That's... Oh, we didn't balance it. That's why. Ignore that. See, this even stuff like that catches me out sometimes, and you just get completely sidelined by it. You know, suspension systems are like really cool, really complex. There's so many things moving around, so many different forces in all different directions. Thankfully, with computer simulation, it's much easier to design suspension systems compared to by hand. I can't imagine what it was like to try to design it by hand in a like an actual, you know, field and try to improve it that way. Makes it like, you know, the people that did do, you know, high quality suspension stuff, like, you know, like the Lotus people and everything during the 60s and even earlier than that, it makes them like, you know, absolute legends. It's the stuff that we take for granted today, you know. So we want brake caliper cylinder as well. But it's really, really cool. So just seeing people, you know, do, you know, knowing that people did that without, you know, the aid of computers and everything. It's granted they probably built in a whole bunch of redundancy and probably eyeballed a few things and was like, yeah, that's good enough. Oh my word, it's still really, really cool. Okay, global quest condition 98. What am I missing? A bunch of overbushings. That's what I'm missing. That makes sense. Let's get these. Let's get these on the car and. Okay. Did I? I did. I missed overbushing back here. All right. Slow the vehicle down. All right. Steering wheel, left seat, right seat. All right. Normal mode. Let's check that real quick. What seats we have. All right. Steering wheel 7, seat leather D11. Got it. Let's get these purchased. Steering wheel 7. Yeah, that looks about right. And seat 7. Is it really seat 7? No, it's seat 11, I think. Yeah, it's seat 11 because it's the super high performance seats. There we go. That's what we want. There we go. And now finally, let's just get all of this. All of this gets removed. There is no rear trunk. Seat 4, leather seat, best seat. All right, now you got me wanting to look at that real quick. Seat 4, leather seat. That is quite nice, actually. It does look really, really good. So that's something kind of put in like a luxury vehicle. You know, very comfy, very cushy. It's not gonna burn your bum in the summer. The seat through the 300 SL looks like almost like a movie theater seat. Alright, let's go first into the body tuning shop. And let's see, it is the Actilia. I'm gonna say it was the 300 SL. Yeah, that one was great. That one is really, really cool. So we do need the new hood. And then we're gonna go to the regular body shop. Front bumper, door, left fender, right door, boot. Nope, we don't want the Initium. We haven't found an Initium yet. R2, R2, R2. We don't want an R2 yet. The R2s are nice as well. But right now we're going for the standard stuff. And while we're here, also welcome to stream, Gabriel. Hope you're doing well. This is our final restoration of the night. As it is getting late. It is almost midnight. Well, that don't work. That don't work. It's funny that we can do that and put on the non-custom hood that you know, is a little bit interesting. But seeing the engine just kind of awkwardly pop through that, yeah, no. Nope. While we're here, what state or what country do you want this car to be from? Where should we have the license plate? We got a lot of options here. A lot of cool, do Alaska. The convertible Corvette drag car from Alaska. Black matte front looks kind of cool. It does. I'm gonna see what kind of options there are for the paint and livery, and that may be an option is do one of our first matte paint jobs. I'm not usually the biggest fan of matte paint, but sometimes it looks kind of cool. Especially more so if it's like an accent color as opposed to a main color. You know, with like trim or something like that. Ooh, what should our plate be? What should our plate be? I'm thinking maybe Texas. Except that Texas only has the truck plate, which is annoying. Arizona. Yeah, I'm gonna do Arizona. Cold-blooded. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. That's one too many letters, but the game doesn't care. You can put on as many letters as you want. All right. Now, let's move the vehicle to the paint shop. Oh, right. We should probably also add oil to the engine. That is very, very important. Oil is very important for engines. I keep forgetting to do that. Thankfully, that can be done anywhere in the ooh. That can be done anywhere on the in the garage. All right, what did that add? Oh, hang on a sec. I forgot about the doors. This door never came off. There we go. That's much better. Is it going to let me paint my car? Oh, it's... Okay, finally. Just being weird with that. So, awkward carbon trim. Not the biggest fan of that. Got red stripes. Doesn't go through the hood. None of those go through the hood. The hood decides not to be... That's a bug. Red dot, gentlemen and ladies and people that develop the game. There's a slight issue here. You may want to take a look at that. So, okay, cool. Almost like Pearl Union. Almost kind of looks nice in that, actually. And I kind of do like a dark red like that. Dark satin wine red. Yeah. I'm gonna move the vehicle. Let's take it now to the dyno because we can customize You can customize the transmission. The supercharger ate the stickers. It just sucked them up. We can tune the parts. Number of gears. Do 6, I think. We're gonna do 7. There we go. I think that might be the best way to do it. Cause at the end there, it's not gonna be, you know, it changes gears pretty quick. You can just add as many gears as you want. Up to 10, yeah. You can add quite a few gears. You can also remove gears as well. Oh, mega torque. Crazy amounts of torque there. Yes. That is nice. But yeah, we can add up to 10, I think. Yeah, up to 10 gears. On the custom transmission. Yeah, it's a very expensive upgrade for the transmission. Mustang 10 gear auto swap in a Corvette. We could do that. I want to dial this back just a little bit. And dial this one back just a tad. There we go. Especially the first gear. I want to. There we go. I want to ease, because you don't want to brake traction too much. So you kind of want to set the first gear a little bit lower. There we go. Let's see. Moment of truth. I think 7's probably, because with too many gears, so you do lose a little bit of time in the gear shifts, and you're spending more time shifting than using the gears. And this has a fairly wide power band as well, so it should be good. Oh, this thing just roars. $212? $213? Oh gosh. Yes. That's fun. Going with the 7 and then do the GT500. Yeah, it's right now. It's basically the wider the power band, the less gears you can get away with. Like, you know, NASCAR stock cars can be reasonably quick. The older NASCAR stock cars can be reasonably quick with, you know, 4 gears. That's because they have, you know, 800-ish horsepower. But here, you know, with more narrow power bands, you want to make sure, and quicker gear changes, you know, with like the dual clutch transmission, then you want to add more gears then. And that's when you get, you know, your you know, 7 and 8-speed transmissions with, you know, very narrow power bands. That way you can keep the car within the power band the entire way through for performance, and then have it go below the power band for fuel efficiency later on, or at a different time, and have it be available for the same engine as well, depending on how you run it. Yeah, that is nice though. All right, we should probably sell the vehicle though. Vehicle's at full restoration, big restoration bonus as well. Yes, give me the money. All right, and then let's get out to the vehicle that we're going to be restoring at the start. Next stream. Oh, we have so many vehicles. Oh, the Tempest Magnum. Yeah. Yeah, the Tempest Magnum. Sort of Dodge Charger-ish. It's gonna be this one, and then the Hot Rod of the first two vehicles gonna be restoring next stream. Well, that's in decent shape already. I love the barn find feature though in this game. It is so cool. It is amazing. I do want to try something else there real quick. Roadrunner Black Hood could look nice. It could genuinely look pretty nice as well. I want to go to the car salon. I've never been to some of these areas real quick. We're gonna kind of explore some of the other areas just to see what else is available here. I think the car salon is what sells like the newer vehicles for you to like tune and customize and everything. Yeah, okay, so the car salon, it's basically brand new vehicles. We got baseline hatchback out of Ford, bunch of Ford trucks. Dodge truck. Big SUV. Pretty much nothing but no actual cars here. One actual car. But it's randomized each time. So this is like where you get your modern vehicles. This is more in the back. Test drive element mechanic. A little bit. It definitely has the test drive vibes here. We can kind of explore more of like the areas and everything. I'm really excited for a test drive. I'm really excited for a test drive Solar Crown. I'm genuinely hoping it's good. I really want it to be good. I think it'll be good. I'm hoping it'll be good. And then the Crew Motorfest as well. I'm hoping for there to be good racing games this year. There needs to be more good racing games. All right, so that's that. Abandoned airports. Parking. That's our parking, I think. Oh yeah, we never. Yeah, let's go to the car auctions as well. I kind of want to see what some of the other features are. We haven't really done as much of that. Okay, so this is for like mid-range vehicles. Next price. Next vehicle. I'm not gonna buy anything. I already have a garage filled with vehicles. But this is good to see as well. We get to kind of see different vehicles in various states. Oh, that one's got the little tiny inline 3 in it. So we can do engine swaps as well. That's cool. Oh, that could be really cool. Porsche Carrera GT. Maybe, but not this time. We already have a very full car lot of a bunch of different rusty vehicles. Okay, so this is other places where you can get different cars as well. Outside of the barn finds, you can find other vehicles that you would normally find at the barn find here too. Great GT for 51,000. I mean, it was in pretty rough shape. But I'd imagine that's the starting price. It's going to go even higher. Some of these vehicles are already very expensive. Ooh. I'm at Roadrunner. And then finally you have the 300 SL. This is going to be an expensive one. Oh wait, I misread that one. Okay, that's actually not that bad. That's actually not that bad. Nah, not right now. It is cool seeing that though. And then finally, let's go to the junkyard to see what kind of vehicles are there. It doesn't cost that much to go to either of those, and we can go as many times as we want. So, you know, probably Probably a good idea. Just to get a good vibe on where we can get different vehicles and how. Because right now we've gotten a bunch of like the barn finds, just because we're getting so many barn find maps. But it'd be nice to see what else we can do. Are you kidding me? No. The first vehicle we find going to the junkyard is a Ford GT? Dude, the game is tempting me. The game is... Oh my word, this is in, yeah, this is in rough shape. That is in very, very rough shape. And Optimum Pride by his side. Another actor whose life was ruined by drugs and alcohol. Oh my word. I know I said I wouldn't be buying any other vehicles, but I mean, come on. That's this is literally Optimus Prime. We don't need an oil filter. Oil pan. Good. Quite a lot of junk here. We can get the rims though. The rims sell for decent money. No tire. So yeah, we're gonna get the rims though, at least from the junk piles, as we kind of search for other cars. Just in case something else shows up. Now we find a Ferrari 330 P4. Gosh, that would be a little bit. Oh man, this thing has been sitting for a while. Yeah, no. Nothing else here. Nothing really of value. We did find freaking Ford GT though. Rim. And may as well take a gearbox. And another rim. Yeah. Because the rims can be restored. Oh. The rims can be restored for not too much difficulty. And they're usually, well, worth quite a bit when they are restored. And once we are able to restore body panels, that allows us to get even more stuff. So this should at least allow us to make a profit back from. Oh my gosh! It is a boat, Atlanta. I gotta. Bruh. That is a Tempest Magnum as well. The game absolutely is just tempting me with all kinds of cool vehicles. Someone threw away a front clamshell for Johnny's Honda. Alright. Why? Game. Oh my gosh. Don't be like that game. That one at least I know I can find in a barn find. I have not found a Ford GT in a barn find though. Profound cart heaven. Oh my word. There's so many vehicles that we could restore. I mean, the barn finds you're guaranteed to find some good stuff in the barn finds. But the fact that this many good vehicles are in the junkyard as well, like my word, that is a bit silly. I think that is everything though. Yeah, because there's where the Ford GT was. Oh yeah, let's get whatever other rims we can find. So many rims. And nothing else. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna buy these parts. We're gonna restore them and sell them to at least make a little bit of money back. And then we should be good to end the stream after that. But this is, you know, something at least pay for the Ford GT. How can we find a Ford GT? So far, so good. Rims usually don't break when you try to restore them, which is nice. And now we can sell all this. Absolutely massive amount of money. Yeah, we're literally filled with barns. We have so many cars available to us. It's it's kind of silly. But with that being said though, I'm going to be ending the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like, subscribe, but let me know what I'm doing well in the comments below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know what I'm doing poorly so I can fix that in the future. With that being said, I've been Umbras. Wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is for you, may it be a great time. And I'll see you on the next stream. Till then, take care everybody. Bye bye!